Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq, and today I'm joined by my colleague Devin McCarthy, managing director of the Nasdaq Fund Network. Devin, it's great to see you as always. Welcome back to Trade Talks.
Thanks, Jill. Thanks for having me.
All right, September's a big month for us. It's National College Savings Month, and this month, the Nasdaq Fund Network is partnering with existing 529 issuers to bring more awareness and education to families looking to save for college and other educational expenses. Devin, can you elaborate a bit more on why this is near and dear?
Yeah, absolutely. Jill, saving for college and other educational expenses is such an important piece of the investment mix and financial planning. And rooted in Nasdaq's goal of driving transparency in the markets that we serve, the 529 space is no different. Traditionally, these investments have lacked the same daily price transparency that other retail products have today, such as stocks, ETFs, and mutual funds. What we're doing right now is we're working with 529 issuers to register their 529s, apply a 5-character searchable symbol, and disseminating that daily price information to vendors, open websites, and retail online brokers.
When you say these vehicles lack transparency, what exactly do you mean? In other words, I'm invested in several 529s and I receive a quarterly statement in the mail. Isn't that transparency?
I would say a quarterly statement in the mail, 20 years ago was transparency. And I too have I have two 529s for my daughter and son, and we receive a quarterly update in the mail. Jill. And so by bringing transparency to this market, these are retail products, and the investors in these products should expect that same level of retail transparency. A quarterly update in the mail may have been good, like I said, 20 years ago. And retail investors need to be informed retail investors need to be informed. And for any 529 saver to believe they're informed by receiving a quarterly update seems to me a bit archaic. And lastly, for issuers that register with the Nasdaq Fund Network, their investors now have access to daily ticker level pricing information across all major retail online brokers, including Yahoo Finance, CNBC, WallStreetJournal.com, MarketWatch, plus hundreds of other websites, ensuring their retail investors are informed and can track every product that they're invested in.
So Devin, let's walk through this. When you say retail online broker can now display 529 pricing information, why does that matter?
Yep, absolutely. So let's say that I have $25,000 in an E-Trade account in the equity market, and I own 10 stocks and a couple of ETFs and maybe some mutual funds. I also have two kids whose college my wife and I are saving through a couple of 529 accounts. So now in my retail online brokerage account, in my portfolio watch list, not only can I track my stocks and ETFs, I can also track my 529 college savings account. From an investor perspective, I'm much more informed, and while I'm not getting in and out of my 529s, I should still have the same daily access to pricing, regardless if it's a stock, ETF, or 529. Again, going back to my original statement, these are retail products and they deserve to have retail price transparency.
All right, Devin, makes perfect sense to me, and it's great to see the progress the Nasdaq Fund Network has made year to date. College savings is such an important piece of the financial planning process, and it's great to see that Nasdaq is continuing to drive transparency in these other asset classes. Devin, appreciate your time today, as we always do. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.